time to roll forward with a very, very special show. Now, I'm not even going to say any more about this show. I'm going to let the man do it himself. Please, everyone, welcome to the call, Kelly Olsen, our founder and CEO. Kelly, the show is yours.
Well, thank you, Adam, and thank you, everybody. Thanks, Diz, for a great family mingle this morning. It's good to see everybody, and I'm so excited that everybody opens their cams, or many of you have. It makes me feel like we're eyeball to eyeball and looking at each other and feeling each other's energy. And there is so much energy today. I've had the opportunity of attending 3 different influencer meetings. And let me explain what these are. We invited top leaders from our 3 major markets in Europe, Asia, and the Americas in together to get an advanced look at our new products and to strategize how we're going to launch, to invite them to be part of our launch team. And obviously, we're working up to the official launch, which will be our regional events in September in Washington, D.C. for the Americas, in Cologne, Germany for Europe, and Tainan, Taiwan for Asia. And so we have had an amazing week of discovery and discussion and strategy. And I just got back yesterday, and it's just I feel like we are definitely at this amazing inflection point in LoveBiome, in our history, and I think everybody who attended these meetings felt exactly the same way. So I am going to get right to it. I'm going to share my screen. So we are, as I mentioned, we've just completed a round of meetings with our top leaders where we've given them an advanced look at our new products, but not just our new products, because what we really wanted to give them is an advanced look at where the company is going in terms of product development, yes, but also in terms of how we are going to dominate the era of the microbiome. And that's what I want to talk to you about first. But first, I always love to show you this beautiful brand image of LoveBiome. This is the brand, this is the time, this is LoveBiome. Your heart should beat very fast when you see this slide. I love it. It shows energy, it shows exactly who we are, and it's a unifying image. So our message today is understanding the era of the microbiome. And I want you all to really get on this with me today. We've talked about this for over a year now, that we are entering a new era of human nutritional health. It's not just a scientific, there's not just a scientific aspect to it, but there's a commercial aspect to it as well, a business building aspect to it. The era of the microbiome is this time where knowledge of the importance of microbiome health is going to explode. And as it explodes, people who had never, ever considered the importance of microbiome health in terms of their overall health and overall condition will become familiar with it and attuned to it and converted to it and looking for solutions. And we are just at the beginning of this era of the microbiome. Science is ahead of us. Science is several decades ahead of consumer practice, consumer action. The scientific community has, for decades, been discovering and verifying the importance of the human microbiome in terms of not just its importance in digestive health. That's one thing that we always think about in terms of the microbiome. But no, that's just a small part of the importance of the microbiome. And that's one thing I really want to emphasize today. That when we discuss the era of the microbiome, we're talking about comprehensive human health. As a matter of fact, over and over in all of the documents that we read as we prepared to launch our company, we saw this phrase repeated again and again and again, that the microbiome is the center of human health. That phrase is absolute. I need you to really embrace this. If this phrase, the center of human health, is absolute, that means that whatever the condition that we are experiencing or want to consider experiencing always begins in the microbiome. That's where the root. I tell the story of my grandson, who is who's an athlete, and how his coaches have schooled him on the importance of microbiome health in terms of him reaching his full athletic potential. Now, I guarantee you, my grandson does not have irritable bowel syndrome, leaky gut, or a problem going to the bathroom. He is an elite athlete, but his coaches are telling him, if you want to reach your optimum peak performance level, you have to pay attention to your microbiome. This message should resonate with every one of us in our minds. So whether we are athletes training, if we're trying to get more out of our daily activity, if we want to get more out of life, if we want to slow down the aging process, if we want to get a better sleep at night, if we want to reduce the stress and anxiety that we are experiencing during the day, if we want to lessen the effect of inflammation on our joints and arthritis, if we want to improve the circulatory system of our body, or whatever the issue is, it always starts with the microbiome, because that is the center of health. And when we talk about the way that we can help people and the exploding business opportunity, the first thing we have to embrace is that the microbiome is the center of human health. And once we really understand that, our vision will expand, and you'll be able to see what we see in terms of our ability to introduce new products that have a targeted benefit to really match whatever our customers need or are looking for today and into the future. The second point that I think is such a discovery for most people when they get into this world of microbiome health is the connection between the gut and the brain. This, I promise you, is something that most of our customers, most of our friends have never considered. That scientists refer to our gut microbiome as our body's second brain. Isn't that an interesting idea? If it's our second brain, it has its own enteric nervous system, and that brain connects with our number one brain, with large nerves, like nerve highways, that pass messages back and forth in milliseconds, nanoseconds, every minute of every day. And this is why our gut microbiome impacts the way that we feel, the way that we refer to other people and relate to other people, our moods, anxiety levels, mental health issues, our circadian rhythm, which is simply our body telling us when we should sleep and when we should be awake, our ability to concentrate, our memory, our ability to sleep and get a restful sleep at night. All of these things are connected. You know, this is the one thing that I've learned so strongly since we began this journey with LoveBiome, that there is so much connectivity in the body. We don't just look at the liver alone, or the brain alone, or the skin alone. These systems, cells, and organs are all interconnected. And the way that they are interconnected all centers on the microbiome. And then finally, the second largest microbiome in the human body is the skin. And that there is an axis, there is a connectivity between the skin, the gut, and the brain. I just want you to look at these three things: the center of human health, the gut-brain connection, the skin microbiome. If you want to think about the opportunities that are ours at LoveBiome going into the future, not just for helping people, but in terms of creating products that will open up markets and opportunity and business opportunity and commercial opportunity, it is unfathomable. So when we talk about the era of the microbiome, we want you to embrace not only the scientific explosion of information that's helping everybody understand better how they can take care of themselves, but also that there is an opportunity that we are at the beginning of. And our job is that we want to dominate the era of the microbiome. And so one of the ways that we do this, or the main way that we do this, is that we are a brand building company. We know that building brands creates loyalty and connection, and it also creates separation from our competitors. We are brand builders. And so in LoveBiome, in the era of the microbiome, we know that as time goes on, customers are going to be looking for solutions. They're going to be looking for products that they can trust. Well, guess what? They will be attracted to the brands that they trust. And so from day one, we have been establishing brands. So building brands creates loyalty, connection, and separation. And this is the point that I'm trying to make, that we are a brand building company. And we know, again, as I mentioned, we are at the beginning of this. I guarantee you, as we go forward and more people become convinced that microbiome health is where they need to be spending their nutritional dollars and their attention, they're going to be looking for products that address the microbiome. And as they do, we want our brands to be forefront in their minds. We want them to be able to trust our brands and know that when they see Next or PhytoPower or Flora, our three brands, they know that they can trust them. When they see the LoveBiome corporate brand, they know that they can trust us. So next slide is. So next is our brand that kind of embodies our love of culture, history, and ethnobotany. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Ethnobotany is the study of botanical plants throughout the geography of the world. It takes into consideration the history and the culture of plants in different cultures throughout the world. We have much to learn from how different ancient cultures have embraced nature and natural ingredients and botanicals and plants in their environment to help them extend life and address certain human medical conditions. Next is simply our desire, expresses our desire to expose ourselves to the geography, the history, the culture of plants. And specifically, if you see the background of my Zoom image, it says "Plant life gives life." This is the motto, I should say, of the next brand. Plant life gives life. And this is one of the key differentiators of LoveBiome and every other company. We get all of our answers from beautiful plants throughout the world. Next slide. PhytoPower is just what it says. It is the power of plants. This is kind of the mechanical workhorse of our microbiome health strategy. It contains the prebiotics, probiotics, digestive enzymes, the full array of colorful phytonutrients from fruits and vegetables and different botanical sources. This is the product that we put onto the market that said this is our microbiome repair kit. And it has been embraced as the powerful product that it is by everybody who has tried it. PhytoPower is a brand now, and today we're going to be introducing 4 new PhytoPower products. And so you'll see that PhytoPower now is not simply a product. In fact, we're going to begin to refer to the PhytoPower that we all know and love as PhytoPower Original. And then next slide is our topical brand is called Flora. And again, the skin microbiome is not just the second largest microbiome of the skin, of the body, but it is interconnected in with the brain and the gut. And we know that there is so much benefit to us to take care of our skin microbiome. And so Flora is the brand that we will begin to build products under that brand. So let's go on to the next slide. So the formula that we're going to use to dominate our space begins and ends with innovation. We want to be the innovator. We do not want to be a Me Too company or to introduce products that are readily available or become commoditized. We want to look into the future and examine where science is taking us and where consumer practice is going to be looking a year, 2 years, or 3 years from now. And so innovation means that we introduce visionary, advanced products that make our competitors obsolete, that we are looking into the future. We are looking at solutions that actually are on the vanguard of microbiome research. Next slide. So let me just give you this idea, or these examples. When you think about nutritional health and the way that we approach probiotics and microbiome and all of these human conditions, we've heard about probiotics for a long, long time. The concept of probiotics is yesterday's message because, first of all, it's limiting. And second of all, most people still don't fully understand how a diverse biotic community in the microbiome can literally affect every part of the body. So LoveBiome's message takes the message of probiotics to a new level, and we introduce targeted probiotics. We understand that there are many, many strains of friendly bacteria, and each one of those strains have a unique function in the human body and unique potential. So where yesterday's message was simply probiotics, our message is targeted probiotics. Next slide. Also, dietary fiber. We've heard about dietary fiber for years now and the importance of dietary fiber in our diet, which is true. This message, however, is we are enlarging and modernizing and taking this message into the future to match our message of targeted probiotics. And so where dietary fiber was yesterday's message, LoveBiome's message is prebiotic soluble fiber that feeds targeted probiotics. And so you can see that the two fit together perfectly, that within this world of dietary fiber, a specialized type of soluble fiber actually creates nourishment for these targeted probiotics. If we can deliver that to the human body, it is huge. Next slide. There we go. And yesterday's message was supplements and remedies. We've all lived in a world of thousands of supplements and thousands of remedies. LoveBiome's message is postbiotics fuel every cell of the body, and rather than simply a remedy, we get to the root of every issue that the human body deals with. Again, whether it's athletic training, or whether it is blood sugar normalization, or getting more energy from the food that we eat, weight loss, or getting a good night's sleep. That all of those conditions begin within the human microbiome, and that this term postbiotics are the result of targeted probiotics consuming the prebiotic soluble fiber. And so it's a perfect 1, 2, 3. We are updating the message that everyone has been hearing for years and years, and we're updating it with our innovative approach to overall health. And our first 4 products, you will see, take that message in a real tangible form. Next slide, please. So this is it. This is the simple 1, 2, 3. Rather than simply dietary fiber, we're looking for specialized prebiotic soluble fiber that actually feed good bacteria. Rather than simply probiotics, we understand that there are thousands of strains of friendly bacteria, and that a diversity of bacteria in the human microbiome is what we are looking for. And so where yesterday was probiotics, today is targeted, diverse, friendly bacteria. And then the result, if you add 1 + 1, you get the result is postbiotics, which are simply the fuel. Maybe you've heard of some of these metabolites, these postbiotics, such as short-chain fatty acids, that actually act as the fuel for every cell of the human body, that make the body function at its highest optimal level. And so imagine if we can harness these 3 elements and bring them in a product form to all of our customers to address very specific issues. That's exactly what we're introducing to you today. So let's go to the next slide, Biz. So think about this statement, you guys. I'm teasing and teasing and teasing you, but I'm getting to the products. Trust me. Populate. If this idea, if we can populate the microbiome with unique targeted bacteria formulated with complementary ingredients that feed and empower the gut microbiome to deliver a powerful, specific result, this idea is not only a winner, but it leaves every one of our competitors in our dust. It puts us as the leader in the era of the microbiome. Next slide, please, Diz. So, awesome. The first product I'm introducing to you today is called PhytoPower W, targeted probiotics for weight management. Next slide, please, Diz. This is our product statement for PhytoPower W. PhytoPower W delivers the most creative and powerful combination of designer probiotics and prebiotic soluble fiber. This is the most innovative, microbiome-centered weight management product ever conceived. This is the product of our research, of our imagination, of our vision to dominate the era of the microbiome, to have a weight management product that is unlike anything that has ever been on the market before. Imagine harnessing the power of unique targeted probiotics to help to address a weight management program. Next slide. How to use this is very simple. They come in sticks, so you mix 1 stick and 16 ounces of water. We recommend taking PhytoPower W as part of your every morning ritual, but it can be taken anytime during the day, but we recommend you take it in the morning. It tastes delicious. You will all have an opportunity to taste it in September at our meetings. Our influencers in Europe, in North America, and soon in Taiwan have all had or will have the opportunity of mixing and drinking and trying PhytoPower W as well as the other products, and the results have been absolutely amazing. Next slide. What you can expect is very simple. That PhytoPower W is going to address the key aspects of weight management and weight loss. It's going to moderate your appetite. It's going to assist in fat burning. One of the great benefits is that it helps the body harvest fewer calories from fat. It helps the body produce GLP-1, which is a hormone that sends signals to the brain that moderates sugar absorption and blood sugar level and insulin release. The probiotic along with the prebiotic blend is a perfect combination that creates the short chain fatty acids that we need for an effective weight management program. So next slide, please. So I want to introduce to you the impact formula of PhytoPower W. It's very simple. We have discovered the key bacterial strain that is most important in assisting the body in all aspects of weight management. It's called Lactobacillus gasseri, and it is effective in assisting the body in fat burning, increased metabolism, appetite management, and fat absorption. This is a new, very, very advanced, high quality strain of bacteria that we are utilizing in PhytoPower W. It is super exciting. Next slide. Adding to Lactobacillus gasseri, we have created, I think, the best soluble fiber blend that you can find anywhere in any product. These ingredients are not simply sources of soluble fiber, but more specifically, they are prebiotic soluble fiber. And these three, baobab from Africa, inulin from chicory root, and guar gum, when they combine together, they are not digested by the body, but rather they remain, as dietary fiber does, it remains in the microbiome, in the gut, in a gel form, and forms the food for the friendly probiotics. And so we are populating the gut with a friendly probiotic that assists in weight management, and we are providing the food for that friendly bacteria in one product. Next slide.
Maybe.
So let me introduce to you our second new product called PhytoPower E. This is our targeted probiotic energy formula. Next slide, please. So the The product concept statement for PhytoPower E just reiterates what we've been talking about. The center of energy production is the gut microbiome. If we can embrace that idea, we understand that adding, energy drinks like Red Bull or Monster is the absolute opposite of what we should be doing to create energy and good quality energy in the human body. The center of energy production is the gut microbiome. A diverse biotic community in the gut creates the perfect environment for creating and harvesting energy. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Using this product is very simple. Again, they come in stick packs. You mix 1 stick in 16 ounces of water, mix and enjoy. For optimum results, you can, it's very, very good in the morning as part of your morning routine, before, during, and after exercise, afternoons, to kind of maintain sharpness whenever you need a boost is when you should use PhytoPower E. Next slide. By the way, it tastes delicious. You'll love the flavor. It mixes well. It's just a delightful product. All of these are. What to expect from PhytoPower E? First of all, efficient energy harvesting. This is done in the gut microbiome. Harvesting energy simply means that we are getting more of the energy from the foods that we consume every day, rather than having those foods and nutrients, that energy pass through us in a form of waste. We have a much more efficient machine in terms of harvesting, producing, and managing energy. We are introducing these new strains of friendly bacteria that create a very good diversity in the gut, better nutrient absorption. This is one thing that I think that you'll all be very interested in: increased oxygen uptake. And so all of these things mean greater energy. Our formula actually introduces ingredients, botanical ingredients, that create an instant energy boost, and then the probiotics create the long-term manageable energy, so that you don't have the spike and the crash and the spike and the crash. Next slide. So this is our formula. Our formula contains Lactobacillus plantarum, Lactobacillus rhamnosus, and Bifidobacterium infantis. These 3 we have found to be the perfect, in the right combination, the perfect blend of energy producing and harvesting friendly bacteria. This is the heart and soul of PhytoPower E. Next slide. To that, we add botanical ingredients: taurine, spirulina, vitamin B12, wadana, and Panax ginseng. These are the complementary ingredients that create the instant energy, but also the long-term supporting the microbiome's ability to harvest and produce natural energy over the long term. Again, so that we don't get that spike and crash syndrome. Next slide. Everyone, this product is, well, first of all, can you tell that we've been busy? This product is called PhytoPower C. This is the first product of its kind in the world that addresses specifically the gut-brain connection. This is so exciting. This product is advanced and innovative and way beyond what there is anywhere else on the market today. Let's go to the next slide. Here is the product statement, concept statement. The most important connection in the human body is the gut-brain connection. Embrace that, everyone. This is advanced nutrition. This is advanced health. We are embracing the idea that our gut and our brain work together, and we are providing a product to actually enhance that connection. This connection is critical for proper stress management, restful sleep, and general mental health. Next slide. I know that you've seen this slide before. The brain and the gut microbiome communicate through neurons transmitted by large nerves and neurotransmitters. Changes in gut bacteria impact the brain function. The diversity, the balance, the health of our microbiome influence the way we sleep, our mood, depression, memory, comprehension, and every form of mental illness and mental disease. And so having a product, the first product, I anticipate that there will be many more as we go on our journey together, but this is the first product that directly impacts this important brain-gut connection. Next slide. Again, the use is very simple. They come in stick packs again. Mix 1 stick in 16 ounces of water. Mix thoroughly and enjoy. It's delicious. You'll love it. We recommend drinking PhytoPower C in the evening as you begin your end-of-day routine. It will help you become calm, and have an amazing, restful sleep. Next slide. What to expect? It prepares the body for deep rest. It helps the body maintain a healthy response to stress. It maintains proper function of the gut-brain pathways. Short-chain fatty acids obviously are a big part of this. Those are the postbiotics that actually are the fuel that fuel this connection between the gut and the brain. And it helps the gut microbiome produce important neurotransmitters that are the messengers from the gut to the brain. One of the key benefits of PhytoPower C is that it helps support the blood-brain barrier, which is simply a protective layer that lines the inner surfaces of blood vessels and prevents toxins from entering the brain tissue. This is extremely important. You can imagine that a strong and healthy blood-brain barrier is so key to our overall health, but particularly our mental health. Next slide. The probiotic formula. We have found the three friendly bacterial strains that are most associated with assisting the gut-brain connection. Lactobacillus acidophilus, Lactobacillus casei, and Bifidobacterium breve. These three are put in a perfect combination that we have developed and introduced through PhytoPower C into the microbiome. Next slide. The complementary ingredients that work with those targeted probiotics are lemon balm, glycine, and magnesium from organic sources. And so it's, again, this combination of the powerful targeted probiotics with complementary ingredients that create this powerful response. Next slide. Let's go to the last product. Our fourth product that we're introducing to you today is called PhytoPower B. It is our sugar, starch, and carb blocker product. Next slide. You guys, there is no way that we can be responsible as product developers without addressing the influence of sugar in our microbiome. Nothing disrupts the balance of the gut microbiome more than sugar. Sugar interferes with good bacteria function and population. Sugar feeds bad bacteria and competes with friendly bacteria for food. And so this is the perfect complement to our new PhytoPower products. We know that even when we're very careful about eating sugar in our diet, we still consume far more than we need. And sugar is a very destructive force in our delicate microbiome balance. And so we developed PhytoPower B with a desire to help to maintain the proper balance through blocking a lot of the sugar and starch and carbs that we consume in our normal diet each day. Next slide, please. Just like all the others, they come in stick packs. You mix one in 16 ounces of water, mix thoroughly and enjoy. We recommend drinking PhytoPower before your biggest meal of the day. If you take it once a day, we would recommend that you take it before your biggest meal of the day. Of course, you could take it before each meal, maybe 15 minutes or so before your meal for the best results. Next slide. What to expect? First of all, improved nutrient absorption, sustained blood sugar levels. You know, sugar spikes blood sugar levels. So we normalize blood sugar levels, reduced hunger and cravings. It's great for weight management because simply it prevents this destructive sugar, carbs, starches from being fully metabolized in the body. The sugar creates dysbiosis. Dysbiosis is a fancy word for saying imbalance in the gut, which can lead to a weakened immune system and weight gain and blood sugar imbalance and low energy and sleep issues and more. PhytoPower B fights gut microbiome dysbiosis by helping the body block sugar absorption. That makes PhytoPower B the perfect companion product in our PhytoPower system. Next slide. We do this with a combination of the most proven carb and sugar blocking ingredients: white kidney bean extract, L-arabinose, chromium picolinate, red beet, and green coffee bean. This is an advanced formula. This is a formula that we have actually looked at other products on the market and improved on them. We have found the right ingredients, the best sourced ingredients, and this is an amazing, beautiful product, and one that, again, is just key for maintaining the proper balance in our microbiome. So next slide. So I think that these products will be available September 8th at our events in the US, in Germany, and Taiwan. And we'll give all the information, a full launch system, all the support. So again, if you are not registered for one of those events, I recommend fully that you do. You'll have the opportunity to witness them personally and to get the entire vision of our new PhytoPower products, W, C, E, and B. Next slide. So you guys, this is my part of our program. We have been on a journey of development of these products for a long time. We started to tease you about these last January, if you remember, and the process of refining the formulas, finding the right sources of ingredients, and putting them together in the right combination and balance has been an amazing process that's involved so many of our partners, our our partners within LoveBiome, as well as our manufacturing and development partners. You will be proud of these products. You will love them. They will increase your vision, and you will see how we are going to dominate the era of the microbiome. So I'm going to turn the time back to Adam now.
Oh, actually to me, Kelly. So
I'm going to turn the time to Mr. Sean Whitney.
okay, guys. You know, there's a famous line in Jaws that says, "I think we need a bigger boat." I think we need a bigger boat. This amazing company is moving into full momentum, as you can tell, with over 500 people on this call. Everybody we've talked to about these products has gone crazy, absolutely loves them, is dying to get them. Well, all of our influencers have them. The taste is amazing. I look forward to taking these products every day. So, in fact, I've been taking them for 30 days, and I'm going to show you what I've been doing and what has happened. So go ahead to the next slide. So in the last 30 days that I've been taking these products, I have lost, as of this morning, 22 pounds. 22 pounds. And I got to tell you, I'm one that struggles to eat right and to do the right things. And I actually didn't exercise that much. I mean, I really don't. I'm not a super big, super athlete, but anyway, so this is my routine. I'm going to go through this quickly. As I wake up and I combine actually the PhytoPower Original and the W. Of course, I take my Balance and Detox. Now, these products are individual products. You can take them as you want, but this is what I've been doing, and I've seen enormous success. Super, super fun. And so I take the W, which tastes absolutely fantastic. I look forward to it every morning. And weird thing is I add the PhytoPower Original, which has more of an earthy taste, and the W overcomes it. So it tastes really good. So those two together actually taste amazing. So I do that every morning in place of my breakfast. So this is kind of like my breakfast replacement. I sip it throughout the morning, and it actually goes in and changes your microbiome so that I don't feel hungry at all. It is amazing because I'm usually a big snacker. And then around noon, right before I eat my lunch, I take the the B, and that really helps to defer. Obviously, it actually helps me with my appetite, and then so I don't feel like I eat as much. The other day I was only able to eat about half of what I normally eat, and it was just natural. I didn't have to force myself, and I felt very satisfied. So amazing. And then around 2 or 3, I usually get kind of that tired blues in the afternoon. I take the energy, and I got to tell you, this energy drink is off the chain amazing. If you do exercise, drink it when you're taking exercise, or drink it when you're tired, and it just picks you up immediately. My brain starts moving very quickly, and I can get so much done. It is really, it's a game changer, this E, and it's all natural energy by harvesting your microbiome. So you get that immediate pop. It's something you feel right away, and then it kind of sustains itself, and you just feel good. I just love it. And then I actually do what Kelly had mentioned during my dinner meal. Right before that, I'll drink about half of my B, and then I actually drink it with my meal, like as my beverage, instead of a soda or something. I just drink the B because it tastes amazing, and I love drinking it. And then at nighttime, about a half hour before I go to bed, I'll take the C. And I got to tell you honestly, for about the last 3 years, at night, I take a sleep supplement because I don't have any trouble going to sleep, but I have trouble staying asleep. And if I wake up, I'll be up for hours, and it's just miserable. And so I've been taking the C for the last 30 days. And I got to tell you, I've stopped taking all sleep supplements. I just do that. I just sleep it before I drink it as I'm kind of watching the news or whatever. And then I go to bed, and it's fantastic. I got to tell you, I've become the ultimate product of this product. And you can see the results. It says 21 pounds, but as of this morning, it was 22 pounds. So I'm very excited. The mental clarity and just the sheer energy when you exercise. Drink the E when you're exercising, and you'll be able to really do a lot more than you thought you could. And then C at night is great. So I've had an amazing experience with these products, having been able to do these for the last 30 days. And I am just killing people in the office to steal their samples and keep going on these products until we have full production samples ready. So I love these products. Okay, so the next slide, let's talk pricing and packs. So go to the next slide. So these new PhytoPower targeted probiotic products, the phyto products, will come in at $39. Now, this is the US price. It may vary slightly, obviously, on currency and different markets, but the US price, the subscription price, is $39 with a QVCV of 30. This is actually one of the highest commission split products we have, and we did this on purpose. And people say, well, why $39, you know, and why did you do that? We want these to be a door opener product. We want you to be able to go to anybody, and most people think, hey, $39, I don't even think about that, I'll just buy that. That's like dinner in Germany. I mean, that's like nothing. So okay, next slide. So W is $39, B is $39. Next slide. C is $39, and the next one, E, is $39. So all four of those are $39, all the same price for each one. They come in what you're seeing here is a bag, but inside the bag are individual sticks. So they come in sticks. You just dump them in your water bottle and you're good to go. And so they're great for sampling, great for, you can sell the sticks by themselves, you know, whatever you need to do. And so those are great. It's a fabulous price, an amazing price. And then we also have developed some really fun packs for you so you can get the very, very best deal. You can see Adam there. If you're looking at Adam, he's got the stick right there. So it comes in a little stick. It comes in the pack is 15 of those sticks for the $39. So if you want a full 30-day supply, you just double, you know, buy 2 of them and you're good to go. So, because we want to keep the price at a really good entry point. So next slide. So we've got a 4-pack, which actually gives you the very best deal if you want to buy all 4 at the same time. And this is a great auto ship option. You can just buy all 4, use them throughout the day, and you will feel better than you have in a very, very long time, trust me. And then we have a promotion that if you buy 2 4-packs, you get free shipping. And this is for September, specifically for the US, and we can extend this to other markets as well, obviously. So next slide. We also have, this was feedback, great feedback that we got from our US influencers, is we developed a Phyto pack. So this is all the PhytoPower brand products in one pack. And that's 230 with an 180 QVCV. So very cool. So if you want just the entire Phyto program, boom, this is the way to go right here. Jump on subscription, get this every month, and you'll be on your way. We have a daily trim pack, which gets you the 2 bottles plus 2 Ws, so that you get a 30-day supply of those products. So if you want to go trim, you can do that. Go ahead, next slide. And then we have the ultimate weight loss pack right here. So you get your PhytoPower. So you get 2 Phytos, gives you a 30-day supply, plus your B, so that you're blocking your sugar and taking your weight loss probiotics. So fantastic product. Great way to just, you know, be on that every single month if you're focused on the weight loss. So next slide. Then we have various packs for Calm. Next slide. Energy. So if you want the energy specifically, that's your jam. That's what you love. You can do a Phyto pack. And then we have a brand new complete pack. This is basically the pack that gets you everything of our product. So if I'm a new person signing up, this is what I would recommend you buy, because now you get one of everything for tasting, sampling, for you to become a product of the product. And that subscription price is $345 with a QVCV of $280. And also this pack, when you order this pack, gives you free shipping, at least in the United States right now. And I'm sure it'll be the same for all markets, but this is a free shipping pack. So this is great. If you sign someone up new in the business, get them on the new complete pack, and they get free shipping, and they get everything that we offer in one giant pack. So next slide. Okay, and really quickly, really briefly, I know we're way over, but I just want to give you a brief peek into a system that we're going to be introducing in September at our local meetings. And let me just put one more plug in for these meetings. If you have not signed up to come, you need to sign up to come. And we've extended the early bird special till Monday, at least in the United States. So if you have not registered, jump on today and get registered. You need to be at these meetings. They're going to be electric. This is really the beginning of our true momentum phase, and you want to be here at these meetings. Okay, next slide. So we're introducing a system that we call peak, close, and drip. And so let me show you Peak. So as part of Peak, we're going to be introducing a 30-day digital product selling guide with the idea that when you join, we're going to tell you exactly how to be successful for the first 30 days of getting your business off the ground. And so we'll have posting ideas, we'll have posting assets. You can just keep hitting it. Company assets that go with it. Also, we're going to be introducing a brand new sampling program. The great thing about these products is they're very easy to sample because they taste great and the benefit is almost immediate. And so somebody tries it, they're going to love it, and they're going to want to come back and buy more. And so as part of the sample program, we're going to have some sampling cards and some other things I'll show you in just one second. And then next slide, or keep going. So this is the sample program. So these are sample cards that will come in a pack of 30. And you buy the product and you can take the individual sticks and staple them onto the card and hand them out to people. And the great thing is it's not expensive, it tastes amazing, and you can get an immediate reaction. If you go to the next slide, you can see on the back, there'll be the 3 key things for every product, and there will be a UPC code. UPC code, oh my gosh, that's so funny. QR code.
You dated yourself, Sean.
I did date myself with a UPC. Sorry, next generation, the QR code, and that will take you to a website that you can learn more about that product, and you can actually purchase the product right there from that QR code. So very, very simple. And you can also you can see my info. It'll allow you to put your name, your phone number, your email, your ID number, and your web address, your replicated site, so that if they get it and they taste it and they go, wow, this is great, then they can just go right to the site, your web replicated site, and buy right away. And so these are amazing. They're going to come in 30 packs, and we will introduce this in September. So a great sampling program. And then the other piece is close. And so we're going to be launching a brand new website, a real consumer-friendly website. So the idea is you want to go after just oodles and oodles of great customers with these products and drive them to your replicated site and have them buy, have them get on auto ship, have them go. And that is what this new website will be, very, very consumer friendly. We're going to put most of the business aspects of our company behind the login. So if you have somebody that's very interested, obviously they can get to it and you can teach them how to get in the business. But when you send this out, your replicated site, we want the customers to come in and be so excited. So, okay, let me show you just a couple of, these are just brief examples, and you can move through these pretty quick, of the new website. These are not the final design. We're finalizing that. Now, let me say something about this. Go back one slide, is that this new website will be very easy to navigate and very easy to check out, but it will also be full of testimonials. So we'll have a constant cycling of amazing testimonials about these incredible products. So next slide. And then we will have a section on there that talks about if you want to use your influence and make money, great, come talk to us about that. So next slide. And the last piece of this new system, and for today, is the drip part. So remember, is peak, close, and drip. And so the last part is, once you get a customer, we want you to drip on them constantly with assets and emails and new information and testimonials. We want them to come back again and again and again and keep purchasing these products. So you have a very high retention rate with all of your customers. So that's it for me. We're going to talk a lot about this in September. Please, if you have not registered, you have until Monday. Get registered for the event. It's going to be off the chain, amazing. There's going to be specials, swag, a new system, selling system, and so much more. And amazing content from Kelly, myself, our top leaders, and a lot of new people. So you want to be here. This is going to be the kickoff of the next generation of these products and of our company. So anyway, thank you so much. And I'll turn it back to you, Adam.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for hanging with us. We have a few testimonials that we want to give to you really quickly from people who attended these influencer meetings. So let's kick it off right now. Judy Chu sent us a recorded testimonial. We're going to watch that first, and then we'll hear from Marcus Wolfmiller and then Valencia Panfil.
大家好，我是朱秀颖。当我们迎来这个新产品上市，我想跟各位分享的是，我们的新产品是通过长脑轴与科学的结合，提供为身心健康提供完美的支持。我们将是全球第一家在长脑轴领域提供解决方案的公司，这是我们的独特优势。这个理念令人振奋。我们肩负着重要的使命，一定要将这个健康的种子散布到每个角落。我们一定要让更多人大量的将这个信息分享出去，让更多人知道。还有每周3、每周2领是我们全球家人聚集的时光，一定要邀请新朋友上线。接下来的9月领袖会议，一定要邀请朋友参加，让更多人知道我们乐来户的商机与优势。这个是可以借力使力，效果加成的。我相信我们的新产品一定可以进一步扩展市场，吸引更多客群。加上我们乐来户的优厚的奖金制度，还有奖励理由，让我们跟着乐来户这个进从新纪元的领导者，成功茁壮，环游世界。谢谢各位。
Thank you, Judy, so much. All right, Marcus Wolfmiller, are you on the call? Please take some time if you are. Do we have Marcus?
Yes, hello. It's Marcus.
There you are, Marcus. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Last week, we were introduced to our new LoveBiome product. I have here one with me, the energy. I used it 3 times now in Berlin. We had a great trip here with the family. And as this trip was very great, last year was especially great for me because I saw the new vision and a bigger vision, what Kelly told us with these 4 new products. We are going through the roof. The sky is the limit with this amazing new, very, very good tasting product. I'm thrilled of this all, and I'm glad to be part of Cologne and sharing this amazing product with Germany, with Europe, with all over the world. Thank you very much for this great, amazing products.
Thank you so much, Marcus. We love hearing from you. Thank you for taking some time. And now, finally, we would love to hear from Valencia Panfil. Valencia, please take it away.
Oh, I think I turned my camera off when I unmuted, but I am just so excited, Adam. Let me begin by thanking all of you. Thank you, Kelly. One thing I'll say to everybody on the call, if you feel excited now because you saw the product, wait until you taste the product. The taste is absolutely amazing. And that should give you more incentive to be at every single event. And then I thought about the vision of this company. Where are we going? And you know what it brought me back to? You know, visionary things that happened in my case, in my lifetime. My first network marketing experience was in telecommunications. The first one I ever had success. And I remember when they said something like, every human being is going to have their own telephone number. And I thought, that's ridiculous. We had one number, you had to wait to use the phone in your house, you had busy signals. And I'm not that old, but I couldn't grasp the vision of how that was going to happen. And there's people today who may not right now grasp the vision of how this information is going to take over health. It's going to change the landscape of health as we know it. But we're here and we have a chance to carry that vision forward. I'm excited about the newness and I even like the word targeted probiotics, designer probiotics. And then my mind goes into everything that people are dealing with. There's probably, and I don't know this, I'm not a scientist, but there's probably a unique strain of probiotics that can help them to enhance their situation. That all ties back to, let's stop isolating the individual health problems that people have, and let's go to the root of the problem, the center of health. And I think if we can embrace that vision, the sky is the limit. And those of us who are here, we need to be intentional about sharing it, not just selling the product, that's important, but also sharing the vision. Because if people grasp this vision, this is a once in a life chance. And then you think about, we're creating a brand. I'm over the moon excited, Claudio, and there's so much that can be said, but for everybody listening, guys, we're in the right place at the right time with the right company, with the right products, with the right compensation plan. What more can you ask for? So thank you all so much. And like I said, the taste, these are the kind of beverages that you crave like you do soda. They taste that good. So thank you all so much. And thanks for the opportunity to share my energy. And anybody else who has extra time, call me because I'm talking about it nonstop.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Valencia. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Judy. These are people who know. They've seen the products. They've tasted the products. They have been a part of these wonderful influencer meetings. So thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing your words. Guys, I'm seeing so many questions, so many comments, so many things in the chats. And all I can say is this was just the beginning. This was the introduction. We will go into so much more detail in September in our regional meetings. We'll answer all of your questions. We'll have lots of deep discussions about each one of these products, and we will go into the selling systems and everything that you need to be successful. So we cannot emphasize enough how important these September meetings will be. Thank you so much for being with us today. This has been a long call, but hopefully it has been worth your time. Thank you for joining us. We will have a new weekly 20 next week, August 23rd. So please join us. It's the same time, same place, same link, same time, same everything. So please join us next week, August 23rd, for another fantastic weekly 20. Guys, it has been a great morning with you. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for having your cameras on. Thanks for smiling. Thanks for having those big bright eyes. We love you so much, and we're so happy to be sharing this journey with you. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day. Take care. On behalf of everyone here at LoveBiome, we love you. Have a great day. Bye-bye, everyone.